Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is a special day. Why do you ask? Because I have finally manifested my dream apartment. So I've been looking to manifest a new apartment for quite some time now. I was just ready for new space, new energy. I will do a video about energy and how it affects our everyday activities and just what we're looking to create in the world, right? But for now, I just wanted to share my excitement. I'm excited! And so let's roll to earlier on today. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. And so today, Wisdom Wednesday is going to look a little different. You're probably wondering, where is she? So, remember I said I had some news to share? So, I'm just so grateful in this moment. It has taken quite some time, but I have finally manifested my new home! Yay! I got a new apartment. I've been working on this for a while, and it took a lot of discipline, patience, faith. So today's message to you guys is to know that anything and everything is possible. I have been wanting a new apartment for quite a while. I just needed different energy, a new start, a new chapter, and it is better than what I could have ever imagined. And I'm so blessed and grateful, and I want you guys to know that anything and everything is possible. I'm a bit delayed with this week's YouTube episode, but I will let you know when it's posted. But I want to remind you guys that life is amazing and you are powerful, and you can really have anything and everything that you say you want. You guys deserve it. Know that it is possible, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Bye. So, like my message from earlier, I want you guys to know that no matter what you've been through, no matter what is going on in your life, know that everything and anything is possible, right? I grew up in the foster care system. I had an abusive childhood. I had so many different things that could have derailed me in life, right? I've suffered from depression in the past. I didn't think that I was worthy of amazing things. And yet I have kept the faith. I have done my inner work, and I am reaping the benefits of that. And so I want you to know that everything and anything is possible. And so with that being said, let's jump into today's episode. So on Instagram, a couple of weeks ago, someone reached out and wanted to know the difference between someone being a blessing versus a lesson. It's been my experience that they're one and the same. For example, if I meet someone, I feel like that person is here to teach me a lesson of some sort that will support me in getting to where I want to go, where I need to go in life, right? So lesson versus blessing, it's one and the same. No matter who it is, whether it is your coworkers, whether it is a family member, no matter how close you may or may not be to that person is a blessing. You know why? Because that person is here to teach you something that you may need to learn on your journey. Now, I don't know if you remember, in one of my episodes, I shared how relationships are spiritual assignments. Even if it's not a relationship, right? Even if it's a coworker or someone you barely speak to or an acquaintance, even a stranger on the street. I'll give you an example. I remember being in one of my favorite stores shopping, which I probably wasn't supposed to be, but I was shopping nonetheless. And there was a woman in the fitting room, and she was trying on these leather pants as I was trying on this dress. And I remember looking behind me as she was trying it on, and she kept saying how she loved the pants, but she did not want to buy them because she was afraid of what people were going to say. And so, of course, I got into coach mode. It's what I do. And I said, you know what? Do you like the pants? She was like, yes, I love them. And I said, well, who cares what other people think? As long as it brings you joy, you should buy them. And she was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm going to buy them, and I'm going to think of you every time I wear them. I was like, oh, that's sweet. I'm just happy that you're going to buy the pants because it makes you happy. That must have been maybe 2 minutes, right, that we were connecting. And in those 2 minutes, that's what was created. And so I share that to say I shared what was on my heart about her getting those pants, and then I left. I never saw this woman again. But in those 2 minutes, I was able to support her in doing something for herself that made her happy and brought her joy. And so I say that to say, no matter how long you may meet someone, no matter how long you know them, how long the interaction is, it's a blessing, right? Because let's say I didn't say anything. She may or she may not have purchased the pants. We don't know. The point I'm trying to make is, in those 2 minutes, I felt in my heart to say those words to her that supported her in getting those pants because it brought her joy. And so, blessing and a lesson, right? Now, here's the thing about lessons though. You have to pay attention to what the lesson is. Because here's the thing. It's been my experience that when people come into your life to teach you a lesson, until you get the lesson, it may not be the same person, but the same lesson will keep coming up until you get it, right? So I remember when I was younger, I used to be really quick to just cut people off. I'm cutting you off and cutting you off. I was the Oprah of cutoffs, right? And then I realized, well, it's not them, it's me. What is the lesson that I'm not getting? What is it that I am not being open to, that I'm not seeing, where it is the same lesson that's coming up, but through different people? So maybe I cut off John. I could cut John off all I want. Another John is going to come into my life to teach me the same lesson that I haven't gotten until I get it. Does that make sense? So let's recap. How do you know whether a person is a blessing or a lesson, right? And so it's been my experience that it's one and the same. However, let me explain. If you remember in an earlier episode, I talked about how relationships are spiritual assignments, right? Now, whether you're in a relationship with a person or not, I feel like people who come into our lives are a blessing, right? They are a blessing. They're here to teach us something. So whether you meet someone for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or however long you may be in relationship with this person or know this person, they are here to teach you a lesson that will support you on your journey, right? You may not know why you need to learn that lesson, but trust that it is a piece of a bigger puzzle, right? It is something that will support you as you are moving forward on your journey. Once you know what that lesson is, then coming from a space of gratitude, you can be grateful that that person was here as a blessing to teach you what that lesson was here for you. I hope that supports you in understanding lesson versus blessing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.